Hi, this is Billy. And Billy's love for games is pushing him into a career in the video game industry. But Billy can't afford to go to college, so he's been going it alone. He's been logging on online, watching learning videos for Autodesk Maya. Autodesk Maya is one of the leading softwares in the video game industry. But Billy's getting frustrated. He has lack of engagement, no feedback. He has to tab between the browser and the program, and then back again to see what he's learning. That's where ImmersiveEd comes in. ImmersiveEd is a suite of plugins that sits inside the software package to teach the student. So Billy goes to the website, he downloads the plugin for Autodesk Maya, and installs it. When he relaunches Maya, he can see the ImmersiveEd logo in the top left corner. Billy clicks on it. He logs in, and for the first time ever, he sees a learning platform inside the software. He logs in with his credentials, and it's going to take him to his home page. When Billy gets to his home page, he sees that he's been learning Intro to Animation along with Intro to Modeling. Click on Classes, please. And we're going to go into Intro to Modeling and get started. We're going to go to the first lesson on top. Click Get Started. And Billy sees that he had left off on Lesson 2. He could go on to Lesson 3 based on the gold stars, but he'd like a little bit of a review. So Billy clicks on Lesson 2, and he's going to get a short video that's going to give a gamified lesson. So at the beginning here, what we would see, we're having a little bit of trouble with the Ethernet, but what we would see here is our friend Rusty, who's a little robot, would come out, and he would fall to pieces. The instructor would then go through what it's going to take to put Rusty back together, which would be translate and rotate. These are two of the most important things to know to get into 3D modeling. When Billy watches towards the end of the video and he feels confident, we'll let Rusty catch up here.
Having Ethernet problems?
At the end of the video, he would have the ability to either re-watch the video or take the challenge. In this case, Billy feels confident, based on what he learned from the instructor, that he can take the challenge. So Billy clicks the Take the Challenge button. And he will be launched into the exact same learning materials that he had just seen in the video. For the first time ever, he doesn't have to tab in between the browser and go back to use the learning materials. So he starts moving and rotating these pieces into place, and you see they turn green. So not only is ImmersiveEd showing you these videos inside the application, it's actually monitoring your progress in the background. So as our star Billy here puts the pieces back together, ImmersiveEd knows he did a great job and pushes him back into the learning platform. If Billy would have been clicking around too much, ImmersiveEd would have known it, and it could have taken him back to the learning materials to try it again. So we get a thumbs up from Rusty. Billy did a great job. So currently, we're in development of a Photoshop plugin as well. My name is Tim Bowser. This is my partner, Manny Fragelus. We're currently seeking angel funding. Please visit us at our demo booth, or you can email us at team@immersiveed.com.
OK. Well done, well done. Thoughts on ImmersiveEd?
So having built a company that did plugins for Microsoft, what's the infrastructure like for Autodesk?
And infrastructure in terms of?
Just the plugin infrastructure,
Yeah.
kind of how they go for upgrades.
So you can go it two ways. You can either do C++, or they also have
You obviously have a very tight integration with the software and demo that we just were shown. How much effort is required from vendor to vendor, or even within a vendor's product line, product to product, the integration to make this possible?
Well, for us, you want to take that?
It really depends on the vendor itself and how they've strung together the backside of it. So, for instance, Adobe Photoshop, they use a similar way between all their programs.
So how many hours does it take you to get the technical infrastructure to even start delivering the content and the real value?
Which we actually, so this is something that, in terms of the actual content or curriculum itself, right now we're developing it. And so obviously it's like we have a systematic way of doing it. It's like we're still in alpha,
Yeah.
so until we roll out a full, learning module, it's like we want to be able to provide
My big
those
concern
numbers.
here is that so much of your effort is just getting spent building up the scaffolding to even do the learning, right?
Right.
The real value is that interactive content and
course.
what's going to teach me how to do it. But that scaffolding that you have to get set up in ahead of time, that'll just kill you because you have a long tail integration.
Yeah.
I'd encourage you to look at technical ways that you can deliver that value and still have an immersive experience without needing as much scaffolding.
Okay. Well, I think in terms of, because of what we're teaching is a lot of the fundamentals of the software, it's like, I think we're pretty confident in how quick we're able to develop a lot of the curriculum. If we're teaching something that was more advanced, that's definitely more involved, it's like I could see how that could be a big concern. But right now what we're creating is really fundamentals of how to learn the software. So it's for someone who wants to learn Photoshop or wants to learn, basic 3D Maya or whatever. It's like that's the customer it's geared for as of right now.
Okay, let's hear it for Immersive Ed.
Cool.
Well done.